Like, think about it. What evidence do we all need to agree that, yes, aliens are real?
We can't see it on TV. Every person in the world would have to come by and touch it.
Well, we're going to have to talk about this. All right,
dude. So we were talking about it because Mexico just was like, oh, we have UFOs too, and actually we're gonna show them, and they look so fake. They look like paper mache. They look like plaster casters. But they
more photos from Mexico UFO hearings.
But did you see the link I sent?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Because we have an Astro Camp chat, and we're gonna have to bring Danny on eventually so we can actually really talk about this stuff because we don't know anything. But they did like DNA tests on it, and they said it's different.
Bodies covered in a diatomic white powder that granted desiccation for extreme natural preservation.
Yeah.
It was carbon-14. Dated to very fucking old. Around what article am I reading? It says very fucking old.
This is a guy that translated it from like the regular thing to be like so people can understand it.
Yeah.
It says that their DNA is different. It's kind of like, it sounds like they're trying to say that it's
circular, complete, and continuous ribs having around 14. Deep concave cervical spine, neck bones with other features hinting that the head is retractable, similar to turtles.
What?
Aliens?
Oh, dude, no
aliens
way.
Are like turtles?
They're fucking head sucking?
They got the head suck?
Their head sucking?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Strong, but very light bone structure, much like a bird.
Bitches. Dude, I could stomp one of those things.
Orthopedic implants perfectly fused with skin and bone, composed of what we consider metals for spacing structures and equipment such as cadmium and osmium. Am I saying those words right?
Yeah, who knows? Wait, so they have metal?
A jaw joint, but no teeth. They could swallow. Ooh, no teeth.
Ooh, they can swallow?
So they don't have to go to the dentist. No. They're lucky, bro.
Yeah, that is nice. There's all that radiation they're used to.
Ooh, they have intact fallopian tubes.
Fallopian,
sorry. Fallopian. Thought that was an A. Oh, man. That's not real.
Nah,
I wish it was.
Nah. It could be. Yeah, there's no way. There's nothing that they could ever do. If we had aliens and they show them, nobody's going to fucking believe it.
That's what I'm saying. It's like we're already in this weird time period where like people don't believe videos. So it's like, what evidence is everyone going to need to collectively agree?
Well,
word. You have alien bodies.
And they made the alien bodies look exactly like what everybody's just imagined forever. That's a little sus. But it's got to look something like...
I think it might look like that, bro, because they might look like that. If that's what everyone's imagined, I don't know. Like how we were talking about the government putting this shit in the movies and the TVs so that it desensitizes people.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, no, you were just watching Men in Black.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
It's pretty wild. I watched a really good horror movie actually based off of the Phoenix Lights. I'm going to do some research. I'm going to try to remember what the movie's called so you can watch it. But it's a horror movie, and the premise is that during the Phoenix Lights, 3 people went missing, and it's like these teenagers. And so it's kind of like...
This is actually a good movie?
Dude, I really liked it. And they...
What's it called?
Let me see. Phoenix Lights horror movie. The Phoenix Forgotten.
The Phoenix Forgotten?
Yeah. So
what's it on?
I think I rented it on Amazon or something.
Okay, I'm gonna watch it.
Dude, it's good. It's kind of like Blair Witch Project, where it's like found footage, and it's these guys that are like filming for their high school TV thing that you did, know?
Yep.
The like TV class, whatever it's called. And
CDS TV, shout out.
Yeah. And they're going and looking for like more Phoenix Lights.
Okay.
And they go out and some crazy shit happens while they're out. And it like the effects are really good and they don't show any aliens, which I like. And it's just creepy and it's really good.
Damn.
I actually really enjoyed it. I thought it was well done.
Oh, okay. I'll watch it. I promise.
Have you watched any good movies recently?
I'm trying to think, dude. I started watching You Are So Not Invited to My Bat Mitzvah because you told me to watch it.
I did not tell you to watch it.
You
I
did.
told you I watched it.
Have been nonstop talking about how good of a movie it is.
No.
So I started watching it and realized about 10 minutes in that I wasn't gonna do that. No, I didn't. I haven't watched it yet. I'll come back to it though. Dude, I love Adam Sandler. I don't care. I don't care how bad of movies he'll continue to make. I'll still watch. I'll still support.
He's done his time on like the best movies ever that he's allowed to make as many bad movies as he wants for money.
He gave us Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore, and The Waterboy. After that, you can do whatever you want.
Dude, Punch Drunk Love, Uncut Gems.
Click is an emotional roller coaster that
Click
can
is.
take you through all the meanings of life. Let me tell you.
Click's sad.
It's good. It's funny. It's sad. You laugh. You cry.
Dude, one time we were on a flight and we were watching a horror movie, and we had like, it was with my wife, and we had like AirPods in or something linked up, and it was a jump scare happened, and Ma was drinking wine, and she just goes on the plane and just fucking sprays champagne over everybody.
Oh no, that's
great.
so embarrassing.
It was really fucking embarrassing. I was like,
You pretend you didn't know her.
Yeah.
You take your wedding ring off.
Yeah, what the fuck?
You know what movie I recently rewatched? That's an incredible movie, and it made me want to. It for a moment near the end of the movie, I thought, you know what? I'm going to be a boxer. I'm going to quit everything and be a boxer. Southpaw. Have you seen Southpaw? Jake Gyllenhaal. Dude, it's such a good movie.
Really?
It's about this. Jake Gyllenhaal plays this boxer that's just like crushing. He's the heavyweight champion, and then his wife gets murdered, and he loses everything. And it shows this whole story of him like basically rebuilding himself. Like he loses his kid after his wife gets murdered, and then basically he like retrains again with this, different trainer.
Nice.
To regain.
Is it a true story?
I don't think so. Maybe.
Have you seen
50 cents in it, bro?
Oh yeah, so that's how you know it's a quality movie if you are watching it in 50 Cent.
No, it truly is a good movie. I like Jake Gyllenhaal too. He's a really dope actor.
Remember when 50 Cent did? He was gonna be in he was in some movie and he lost a shitload of weight and they put like a bald cap on him because he was playing like a crackhead, and everybody was just like he thought he was like Daniel Day-Lewis on it, or Christian Bale just losing a shitload of weight, like method acting, and it was 50 Cent, which is actually like a dope move. But nobody took him seriously because it was 50 Cent until he just like lost a bunch of weight and everybody just made fun of him the whole time.
I don't remember what movie that
I
is.
don't remember. I don't think I ever saw the movie.
I also recently rewatched Jarhead. The movie's crazy.
You're just on like a fucking Jake Gyllenhaal kick right now?
Yeah, I guess.
What's the cop one he was in?
That one's good. Nightcrawler?
No, that one's really good.
That one's crazy.
No, there's one where he's a cop and... what is it called? End of Watch, I think. It's good. It's really good.
Dude, he's dope.
Jake Gyllenhaal's pretty dope.
Gyllenhaal's got fire, bro.
Gyllenhaal is a pretty fire actor. Yeah, I'd say. Yep. End of Watch. All right. Yeah, that one's a good one. I recently rewatched one of my... I'm like full blown horror mode now because it's September.
I haven't been watching horror movies at all.
Well, it's pretty much it's like Halloween season.
You're right,
now.
dude. We're about to pull out those pumpkin lattes and get cozy.
September 1st, it's spooky season, baby.
Yeah.
And it goes through Halloween and then like one more week after.
Bro, I was at Trader Joe's the other day and they've got so much pumpkin shit on deck right now. They've got pumpkin pancake mix.
Damn.
They got pumpkin oat milk, which I know you love that rapeseed.
You like rapeseed, actually.
What else, man?
Why name it that? Why not just say vegetable oil?
Why call it
What
rapeseed?
makes you think that anybody wants a mouthful of rapeseed?
Well, apparently a lot of people do because oat milk sales are through the roof.
They are through the roof.
That shit is bad for you.
It's not good.
It's very bad for you.
Yeah. It is the best tasting of the fake milks.
I recently went down a rabbit hole of reading articles about different types of oils that are in food, and bro, it is scary. It really, really is scary how gross some of those oils are and how they're made. Have you ever looked at how canola oil is made?
No.
Go watch a video.
Use it. I don't.
No, neither do I. But the thing is, bro, it's in everything. Like if you go to Trader Joe's,
yeah,
I'm not even kidding. Like probably 80% of the shit that's in that store has canola oil as an ingredient.
I mean, it's like
why is it in
all
everything?
Food.
It's in everything.
Cheap.
It's so
super
cheap,
fucking cheap to make.
dude. It's like sludge. Like the way they make it is crazy.
That's dope.
go watch. I'll link. We'll leave a link in the YouTube description
to watch how
canola oil's made.
Yeah, this is a hard.
This is a great episode again.
Yeah.
We are.
How do we do this?
I don't know.
We just sit down and we just are like, have you seen how gross oil is? Yeah, people are gonna fucking love this. They're going to work. They're like, okay, cool. Yeah. Okay.
Oh man.
Yeah, canola oil is gross. Okay, we get it.
I've been trying to be. I'm trying to be very conscious of like the things I'm.
Oh, here we
lately.
go. That's 50 Cent.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so that's a picture of 50 Cent, and everybody he went so hard for this role, and nobody watched the fucking movie. Nobody gave a fuck. It's hilarious.
Oh my gosh, he kind of looks like Dave Chappelle when Dave Chappelle was skinny.
Yeah, that is hilarious. Yeah, there's not. I don't know. It is. It's spooky season. I'm embracing it, and
It's
I like
spooky
it.
season, man.
I rewatched.
I kind of want some pumpkin bread now that you say that.
Pumpkin bread's pretty fire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you know how to carve a pumpkin, bud?
Oh yeah, you put a fucking knife in it, and then you keep going.
You think it's that easy, don't you?
It is.
We're gonna carve pumpkins on a live podcast.
We have to talk the whole time while we're just doing a pumpkin.
Both cut ourselves.
We should do that for the Astro Camp. We'll have to make an alien.
Yeah.
It'd be so goddamn messy. That's what sucks about it is you're scooping out all of the insides of a pumpkin is
and they kind of smell weird.
They smell gross.
Yeah, it's kind of a dumb thing.
Pumpkin seeds are kind of fire though.
Mm-hmm. My dad got super into carving pumpkins because, like, you know, he's artistic.
Yeah.
He would get very into that when we were kids, and to a point where like we would want to help. Be like, Dad, let me help. Be like, no, don't touch my fucking pumpkin, because he didn't want us to ruin it, because he's like surgically trying to make it like perfect.
It's dumb.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Pumpkins are dumb.
Pumpkins are dumb.
I recently rewatched The Fly.
Dude, we're getting through a lot of this podcast. We've established that pumpkins are dumb.
Pumpkins are dumb. Oil's gross. Aliens are real, are they?
Alien, no, it's
50 Cent,
it's
Goofy.
Pumpkins are dumb, oils and gross, and the bodies are real.
The bodies are real.
Bodies are real.
Release the Mexican bodies. Dude, I like the idea of like different race aliens. Like, because like America's got our aliens that we're too afraid to show. Mexico's got fucking aliens. They're showing them now.
Yeah.
So who's next? You think Russia's gonna have some like crazy looking aliens?
What would be the funniest like version of like what an alien could look like that would just throw everyone for a loop?
Are you talking about like what's the funniest race that could have an alien?
No.
Is this dangerous territory?
That too, but more so, just like if it wasn't gonna look like the traditional alien that we want it to be, like that you see in Signs or UFO movies or whatever.
I mean, it's hard to even imagine. Like it could.
Dude, I recently watched Arrival. Have you seen that one? With
no. I know what you're talking about.
Natalie Portman?
I don't know.
It's a good movie, man.
Yeah.
And the aliens look crazy. They don't look like the traditional ones. They look like almost like big squids.
Dude,
with like a bunch
Day
of different
had some
legs.
good aliens on there.
Dude, Independence Day that was a big fucking
when you watch
movie
that White House just blow up, you're like, what?
My dad bought 2 DVDs when a DVD player first came out.
Yeah.
And he set up a surround sound system. He went to Fry's Electronics. He got the first run of DVD players that came out, and he bought a surround sound system, plugged it in the living room, and he brought home 2 movies. It was The Matrix and Independence Day.
Fire.
And we would watch them like a couple times a week.
Yeah, well,
and he'd turn it up so fucking loud, and shit would be shaking on the walls, and my mom would be like, Rich, turn it down.
I went to the theaters to see Matrix 2, and there's a scene where there's like a rave, and I'm like almost positive I saw a female boob in it, and then I don't even remember the rest of the movie. I was just thinking about what I might have saw in that one rave scene. The whole rest of the movie, I was just thinking like, that was definitely a woman's boob. That was for sure.
Was that what I thought
That was not male. That was not a male boob. That was a woman's boob. And I don't remember the rest of the movie. It was just, I was in the theater. I was just like, boob, 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 over and over again.
I think the first movie boob I remember seeing was Titanic.
I used to watch the IFC channel because it was the only one that would make it through. Like my parents had parental blocks on our TV, And so I would just watch foreign movies, and I would have no idea what they were saying.
Just wait for a nipple to pop
and
out.
I would just be watching like Y Tu Mama Tambien, like the whole movie for like 3 hours, no idea what's going on, and then just boob. I'm like, all right, vindicated. Yes! I'd flip through, and it would have like the description, and I'd look for like the N. If it said there's gonna be nudity, sometimes you wait 3 hours watching like some foreign film, and it's just a dude's dick, and you're like, fuck. Yeah. Yeah. God damn it.
I just wasted 3 hours of my
life. I
life.
to bed like 3 hours ago, but I saw there was an N coming up, and there's been no N so far, no nude. And once you see, and then you wait, and it's always.
Isn't there a movie? Wasn't David Bowie in a movie where you see his dick?
I don't know.
And he's got a gun and he's hanging out on a bed.
I don't know. I think that's so crazy. I'm just thinking about it now because I used to watch
There's
so
a
much.
David Bowie dick movie.
Really?
Yes.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, I'll send you links later.
Hang dick, Bowie. I watched so many foreign movies just for the sole purpose to maybe see a boob when I was young. That I think that's probably what started like my love for like art films, because I had to watch so much like artistic movies to just get that chance
just to see a boob.
So like I when I was like a kid, and I'd be watching like City of God, and it's all like Portuguese, Brazilian,
yes,
or like Y Tu Mama Tambien, and like all these like indie films, and then like you're on the mission for the boob, really, but you want to see the end.
But along the ride, you're consuming art.
Yeah, you start going, you're like, wow, I'm like really into this like full Portuguese movie.
And all of a sudden, you're in 5th grade and you know all about, the artistic
favelas.
Cinema.
Yeah, I know what's going down in the favelas in Brazil. I did it all for the end. I did it all for the end. So you could take that cookie. Yeah, those are the good old days. We do have to have a shorter episode. I'm not canceling it right now, but I have to leave in a little bit. I'm just a busy boy today. So we got a little brief one for the listeners, but I think that they'll appreciate that. And I think that, I'd rather have a brief one than none at all.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I always say.
Yeah, for sure.
I have briefs.
What else? I feel like there was something else I wanted to talk about on the podcast.
I shattered my window again.
On the way here?
On the way here.
Yeah.
I just got it replaced 2 weeks ago. And
I
think it's too early.
I had to buy all brand new tires for my car yesterday morning.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah.
All?
What?
Why all?
Because if your tread is not even on a 4-wheel drive vehicle, it can mess up the transmission. So 2 of my wheels had nails in them.
Ooh.
And so I had to
Dude, Arizona streets fucking suck.
Yeah.
When Mont got a car, and she had like a Mercedes, and it had like run flats, and we replaced those tires. Like it would be like every 3 months. Like one of the tires had a nail in it.
Mm-hmm.
It's from the freeway. Massive crack in my windshield. Have to get it replaced. They gave me like the waviest glass ever. Like it looks like I'm looking through somebody else's reading glasses. And then after a month, they finally get the glass in from the car manufacturer. They replace that. 2 weeks later, I fucking shattered it again. So I'm sick of Arizona streets.
Yeah. Well,
the streets aren't safe out here.
We're going to go celebrate Tan Man's B-Day on Thursday.
Yeah.
Take him to dinner.
Yeah. We don't usually do stuff for our birthdays.
Yeah.
I did this year with you guys.
Should we get him something stupid? Something dumb
that he wouldn't use? Should we get him?
Something dumb he would never use.
Yeah. Toothpaste, deodorant, toilet paper, correctly?
Correctly. We should find a training guide on how to wipe.
How to not go from the front.
We've got a show that we're going to be performing with Mouse Powell, October 7th, Mesa Amphitheater, opening for Dirty Heads and Sublime with Rome.
Yeah.
That should be very fun.
Have we talked about that yet?
Yeah. What do you on the podcast? No,
I
don't think so. Because we just announced it.
Oh,
we had Mouse Powell, our boy, drop by the studio yesterday to chat about what kind of set list we want to put together for the show. Got a nice little set of playing all his songs. That's gonna be fun to learn Mouse's songs and play them live.
Yeah, it'll be cool. I was like, when we were in the studio, we were going through the songs because I play bass on most.
Yeah, you play bass
most
on
of his tracks, and so it's like, okay, it's kind of easier to learn because I had already done it before, and so I'm more familiar with the song. So it's gonna be really fun. Some of the parts that I've done for him are some of my favorite like bass lines, guitar parts, and everything. So
Yeah, especially
It's me good.
since we're gonna be playing some of the new stuff that me and you worked on with him. It's kind of funny. I was listening through and I was like, I've probably listened to these newer songs more than Mouse and Ryan have, just because I've been mixing them. You know what I mean? So it'll be easier to learn songs that we've already like been a part of.
Not for Tanner though.
Tanner, sorry, buddy.
You gotta learn the whole new hour. No, I think I'm excited.
That show's
for
gonna
that
be
show,
fun
dude.
though, dude. Because Mouse has never really done a show in our world besides, like opening for us. So getting him to perform, in our scene is going to be really cool for him, I think.
Yeah, we're really trying to do as much as we can on our side to make sure that Mouse has the support he needs when this new album comes out, since me and you worked on it for so long. And, we put a lot into it. It's been a couple years now of work, and it's finally like time where it's starting to go. And we got some cool things lined up that we can't really talk about with him, but it's, I don't know, I'm excited for that album and I'm excited for the show. And I just love Mouse. It's cool that I get to I go fishing with him like once a week at least.
Yeah.
And so it's cool to hang out with him more.
I know, dude.
I usually don't.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I usually don't hang out with him.
He
He usually
don't.
keeps asking me.
I
I'm
usually
like,
do
"No."
not.
Like, nah, today. No.
Not today.
Not trying to get bit by your dogs, dude. I went to his house once and
Ben tried to bite me the last time I was over at Mouse's house.
yeah, dude, his dog just ate fucking glass, and then his other dog had all of his teeth removed. And it's like, why don't you should remove the teeth on the one that bites. That's the wrong dog. Yeah. Give the little one. Let the little one keep his teeth.
The vet had it all wrong.
Yeah,
dude.
he's like, dude, this one bites. There's like a homeless lady like looking in my car. I was in his like little studio room, and he has a guest house in the back.
Mm-hmm.
And I was back there. I was like, this lady looks a little sketch, and she's like walking out. And I just got in the new car, and she's literally just has her face pressed against my window. And I run out. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? It's funny.
Oh my God, I love that.
I'm going to hang out with. I think I'm going on a date with Mouse on Friday.
Oh, what are you guys doing?
We're gonna go get pizza.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! What else has been going on? I'm trying to think.
We've been busy, man. We our good friend Colton Avery lives in Arizona now.
We hung out with him last week.
Yeah, we got to hang out with him and do some like writing, and it was fun to do writing with no pressure because it's like we're just trying to make songs for other people, and so we're just able to take more risk and be like, is this cool? And like kind of go a whole way and be like, all right, I don't like any of that. And then start over. And it's more fun to not have any boundaries and just like, yo, let's try this.
Yeah, for
just
sure.
see what happens.
Yeah.
And he's so fucking good at singing.
Dude, he's so sick.
He's so good. One of my favorite artists, James Blake, just dropped a new album.
We've been, dude, that album is crazy.
So good.
The production
so
on that
loud.
album is nuts.
Yeah, it's all like modular synths that he like cuts loops out of and then makes stuff on.
Dude, the vocal production stuff he does is crazy.
It's so good.
The way he like samples his vocal and manipulates it.
Yeah, so like for, the one where he does that Pharrell flip.
Is that Hammer Time or
No.
Hammer Time?
Hammer Time?
Big Hammer?
No, he does a
Tell
Pharrell
me.
flip on I Want You to Know.
Okay, yeah.
And it has the craziest vocal runs. And so what he does is he takes a clip of his vocal and puts in Synplant. I found out. And then he uses Synplant to like
Do you have
make
Synplant?
crazy.
That VST looks crazy. I know Flume uses that.
Yeah, Flume uses it a lot. No, I don't. I was going to buy it because I was listening to this podcast with him on it, like a really good interview. And he was like dropping all the stuff he uses. And I was like, this is sick because he doesn't ever talk about what he does.
Do you think we could ever get away with doing like a podcast that we really go in and like have nerd talk about that kind of stuff with like another producer?
I don't think
no one
would give a fuck.
No one would like it, huh? Only producers or like musicians would think it's interesting.
We
But
could
it's
if
so
like
fun
that
to
was
talk
what we
about.
did from the beginning. But yeah, I don't think that anybody would really care. I think they're already bored
Yeah.
and we haven't even started about it.
Yeah.
But no, dude, this album is so good. It's just so weird. And it's kind of like electronic. It's fucking weird. He has like a dance track that's in odd metering, another nerdy thing. Nobody gives a fuck, but
Yeah.
it's
Everyone's already
pretty impressive.
Everyone
that he
turned
was
the
able to pull it
podcast off already.
Yeah,
We could just talk about anything now because no one's listening now.
We could. What should we talk about?
The bodies.
How's your mom?
Yeah, dude. Shit's crazy.
Shit is crazy. The world is insane. Arizona.
I want a Bigfoot body next, bro.
There's no such thing.
Bigfoot body next.
You're acting like you're into Bigfoot, but you're not. You just only bring it up on the podcast. You've never once brought up Bigfoot outside.
Well, it's not really that interesting because there's just like there's not enough like substance there.
There's zero.
But
proof.
like, what if there was? Man?
We need to find one of those guys because there's that show where they go Bigfoot hunting. We need to get one of those guys on and like have him amp us up.
Well, I am interested in. Don't tell me I'm not. There's a documentary that I watched that very well could have been a very big waste of my time, but it was like 2 hours, and you're gonna laugh. It's about this guy that's uncovering this story about how a Sasquatch ripped apart like a group of men that were growing weed in the middle of the Humboldt forest.
Yeah.
Northern California.
Dude, you remember
and
the show we played
apparently this Sasquatch walked through and just started tearing guys like legs off and arms and just like chucking their body parts.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
That's what he said.
Do you remember? I mean,
that's just what they said. I didn't say that.
We've played in Humboldt. Look at any of those people out there.
They look like
if they tell you a
story.
Look
like Bigfoot.
If they tell you a story, are you going to believe it?
Dude.
One of those guys walks up to you and he's just got a weed mask on his face.
And he's an acid casualty.
He's like, what? Dude, one time this giant ape just ripped all my friends in half. You're going to be like, oh, cool. And you literally just watch like 2 hours of some guy like that.
That's exactly how the guy in the documentary sounded.
Yeah.
Too.
He's like, yeah, this big stinky ape just ripped all my friends in half.
Big stinky ape.
Yeah, they say he smells awful.
Dude, I saw a video on Instagram of someone waking up in their tent. Have you seen those videos? Waking up out of their tent and there's just a fat grizzly bear right in front of Dude,
it's scary.
That is fucking terrible. Like, honestly, I saw the comments. The first comment was, if I had a gun, I'd kill myself to be TBH. And I was like, I read that comment. I was like, dude, that's a rough death.
That's scary.
Because bears, they don't kill you immediately a lot, right?
I don't know. It depends on the type of bear.
Have you seen The Revenant?
Yeah.
Dude, I rewatched that. That bear scene is fucking crazy. The bear scene that they have in that movie, even though it's a CGI bear, I wish they could have just got a real bear to attack him. Wouldn't that be cooler?
Stevie, what is that old movie that had the bear was like, it's called The Edge, I want to say. Oh, man. You don't remember that one?
No, I don't remember. But dude, The Revenant is a fucking great movie.
Yeah, so yeah, bears are fucking scary. Polar bears are like really scary. They're not all fun and Coca-Cola out there. They're hunting people. It's fucking
Do you think hippos are scary?
Nah.
Hippos are scary, dude. I'll show you some videos. Have you seen videos of hippos attacking boats?
Do they move fast too?
Dude, they're so big. They're fucking scary.
What's your animal that you're most afraid of? Like your actual biggest animal fear?
Sharks are really scary to me.
Bring it in.
What?
I was pretending like I brought a shark in. All right, bring in the sharks. There's The Edge. Dude, that movie was fucking sick. These two guys are like fighting each other and a bear. I can't really remember what happens.
This movie looks so bad.
It's fucking good.
Jaws scared the shit out of me as a kid, dude. I remember just being afraid to like go in my pool in the backyard. I'm not even
Jaws
kidding.
was nuts.
Jaws really scared me as a kid, but the thing is, if we're really gonna break it down, I think dying from a grizzly bear is worse because like you're probably gonna die faster from a shark.
But like what's it like for me? Like my biggest like snakes. I don't fuck with snakes. I can't fuck with snakes. Even seeing them on anything, like it really grosses me out. I hate them.
See, I'm not.
You're kind of afraid of spiders.
I really don't like spiders, man.
Why?
I don't know. I think I just fucking hate creepy crawling things because I grew up in a house that was infested with scorpions, so I've been stung at least like 8 or 9 times by scorpion growing up.
Yeah.
And they suck. They're like little alien, little weird motherfuckers that bite you and
have I talked about how Monk got bit by a brown recluse while we were at dinner?
I remember that, yeah.
Did I say that on here?
I remember seeing the picture.
Did I talk about it on the podcast?
I don't know.
We were out somewhere. We were getting, it was at this place called Joyride Tacos, and we were getting like fish tacos and some drinks. And we're just sitting there. And she goes, fuck, what? and like looks around. I'm like, calm down. Like you're making like a scene. And she's like, something bit me. I was like, no, it didn't. Like you're fine. That's always my response. I'm always wrong too. And I'm like, you're fine. And she's like, I think I just got bit by a spider. I was like, no, you didn't. It's fine. You're fine. Let's just eat and then we'll leave. And she was like really upset. And cut to 3 days later, it's like this fucking big on her arm. And we have to go to the hospital. And they're like, yeah, it's like a brown recluse. And they had to like drain it. She has bad luck.
Yeah, that sucks, dude. Spiders suck.
It's just crazy to be like eating food and then suddenly you're like a
spiders definitely aren't the scariest though. It's got to be one of the big animals like
snakes,
like a cat getting like
a cat
eaten alive by like a mountain lion.
Oh, it's like your grandma's cat, Pepper.
That was Pepper was our cat. Did my grandma have a cat?
She always had cats around her. I thought in my memory she did.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. Getting eaten alive by just like a big animal would suck.
Yeah, it would not be fun. I don't.
Grizzly bear, like, dude, that's so terrifying.
Underwater animals would be really scary.
Did you see that fucking video of the girl snowboarding with the bear chasing her?
Oh yeah,
and she was singing along to like a Rihanna song, so she didn't even know the bear was behind her.
Dude, that's scary.
Is it? You think that's real?
I don't know.
See, this sucks. It's like
we don't know what's real.
I want to go back to the time where no matter what video you saw, it was
you
real.
could trust that lady was actually about to get eaten by a real bear. You can go back and you can say this is real, and this lady's about to die, and that's what we want to see. Nowadays, it's like, is this a green screen?
Yeah.
Who knows? Is this a deep fake? She's not actually. There's no bears.
Picture that though, dude. Picture a bear just running towards you, and you just know you're gonna fucking die.
I don't know what I'd do.
What would you do?
Would
you try to run?
I'll fucking fight you.
You don't run. You just go like this.
Hey, bear!
I think you're supposed to. This is
get big.
not. I don't even know what I'm saying. I could be giving.
No, you're supposed to get big. You puff up.
We're camp counselors, and we're giving advice on how to survive a bear attack.
Don't leave the camp because it's scary out there, and there's lots of bears, and we don't know what to do.
Oh man, dude, that's just got to be the worst.
When was the last time you went camping?
I think like 2 years ago. It's been a while, man.
Yeah. Dude, hearing that when I was going to sleep and the coyotes were screaming, it was like,
I heard.
Oh
that
shit!
too.
Yeah, I forgot. We're out here.
I need to go camping again.
We're
that
out here.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, I want to go. I'm supposed to go in a couple weeks, but we just booked rehearsal at that time. So
last time we went camping, 3 of us were crammed into a small ass tent that was only made for one person, and Murphy was just crying the whole time because he wanted to get out, but it was raining, so we couldn't let him out.
Yeah.
And also, it's just literally in the middle of the forest, so we can't let him out. I want to get Murph to get eaten by a bear.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Mountain lions are scarier, I think, than bears.
Can you bring your dogs camping?
My dogs?
Would they survive in the woods?
Fuck no, dude. They don't like outside.
They don't like outside.
They don't like walks.
Really? You don't
the
take
one
them on
that
walks?
had the broken back doesn't like walks.
That's understandable, I guess.
Yeah. And then the other one, like if it's raining, they just hold their pee the whole night.
He's afraid of the rain.
Yeah, they're afraid of like rain. They don't like being wet. They don't like getting their toenails cut. They don't like anything, which is kind of ideal because I'm like, hey, let's go on a walk, and then I just make them like go to the park and walk in a circle, and they're so small that one of my steps is like 5 steps for them. So if I just do like a little lap, they're like fucking done. Yeah.
Oh shit. Well,
should we just call this one early?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do have to
it.
leave like very soon. So
what time is it? 1:45.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, thank you guys for coming to an episode of Short Camp. It's for short people and short episodes.
Keep a lookout for the bodies.